Hey everybody, Jeff Reinhardt here, LMP and Lancaster Online. Welcome into another edition of the LO Basketball Roundtable video companion show, as we like to call it this winter. It's a girls' basketball week, and I wanted to find a fun subject to come talk to. This should be an interesting interview. Neat kid here, another good egg, LLE girls' basketball kid. This is Peyton Henshaw, Pequea Valley. We're down here in Kinzers. And Peyton's got a really interesting story to tell. She's more than just a basketball kid. She's dealing with some things, but dealing with it splendidly. And she's been fantastic on the court here playing for the Braves. So let's jump in and chat. Hello, Miss Henshaw. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Okay, we're good here. Okay, wanted to come talk with you. You're dealing with epilepsy. Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. Please tell us when you were diagnosed and what that was like. How old were you? And what kind of led to you being diagnosed with that, and what was that like initially?
Okay, so yeah, I was diagnosed in 4th grade, and it was kind of like, for me, like, I was in 4th grade, so I wasn't really like, I didn't really know the severity of it, so I wasn't like, I didn't really understand like what it was and stuff. But like as I got older, it was kind of like, oh, like I can't really do like things on my own. But like now that like I'm older and stuff, like I'm able to do things on my own because like we've been able to control it and stuff. So yeah.
Are there different types of epilepsy, and where are you at on that curve? Because you're still very young here. You're a teen, and you know you've only been diagnosed since 4th grade.
Yeah.
So tell us about how many types there are, and kind of where you fit into that.
Yeah. So there is a bunch of types. Like I said, the common one that people think of is the grand mal seizure, where like you're shaking and like you're convulsing. But there's also absent seizures, which is the one that I mainly have. It's where like you're staring off into space, and you can communicate to people, but when you're having that seizure, you can't really respond. And it's sort of like you can hear the people, but like you're not able to like respond and stuff. And then there's like way more. You can have some in your sleep, so those are pretty scary. Yeah, there's a lot more. But the first time I had a seizure that most people think of was when I was in 6th grade. And I mean, it was pretty scary. I think it was more scary for my parents than it was for me. But yeah, my doctors have been great. Like they have helped a lot. So I mean, they've kind of helped me like not be like so scared about it. So they've explained things very well.
Have you had an event during a game or a practice?
No, thankfully. Thankfully.
So you've been on medication for a while. How does that help you, and what are some of the side effects you dealt with early on that the medicine helps you with now?
So I'm on Lamictal. It's it's a seizure medicine, and some side effects. When I was first diagnosed, was like I was really lethargic, and I was getting sick a lot. But I'm good now, and it works for me. Now I'm not having as many seizures, and I'm able to play basketball.
Has this ever slowed you down once? I mean, you're playing varsity sports in high school. Has this ever at any point were you ever like, oh, woe is me, I'm not going to do this? Or has this driven you to say, hey, I have this, it stinks, but I'm going to go play? Is that the way you've kind of looked at it?
Yeah. I definitely like want to go play, and like doing this, like spreading awareness of like you can play basketball with having epilepsy or any other condition. Like you just have to like be okay with having it, and like just like wanting to have that drive to play basketball and just not sit in your room, because it's not really getting any better by just sitting in your room. So just go out and do what you love to do. This team, like, it's probably one of the best things I have in my life right now. I'm very glad that I'm able to have them, and just the opportunity to play sports, because my coaches are very understanding with like me having epilepsy, and they're like, oh, like how can we like help you and stuff. Like I have a emergency medication, so if I were to have a seizure here, then they could like give me that, and then I would stop seizing. So just them being very willing to like have me on the team and stuff like that is just really special. And I'm glad that like epilepsy isn't something stopping me. I mean, it's always going to be there and stuff. So, but I'd encourage people to go do what they love, because it's really like it's helped me a lot. Yeah.
Okay, that's going to wrap it up here from Pequea Valley. Peyton Henshaw, thank you, kid.
Yes, of course.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you for sharing your story. And again, if epilepsy is something you're dealing with and you're a kid, hey, look up to her. and get out and play and be involved. Thanks for Tyler for being here. Plenty of girls basketball coverage on the page. Take a look. I'll be out and about at a lot of games this week, and before you know it, it will be playoff time. So pay attention, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.